When I did the lesson on how not to react when your child lies, I promised to do a separate one on how to use lying as a teachable moment. When a child lies, it is not just a breach of trust, but an opening, a door to understanding, guiding, and teaching. Lies, as frustrating as they can be, are often symptoms of deeper emotions, fear, insecurity, or unmet needs. They are a child's imperfect attempt to navigate the complex web of relationships, expectations, and consequences. How you respond to a lie will not only shape your child's understanding of honesty, but also teach them lasting lessons about accountability, trust, and self expression. The first lesson you should teach through a child's lie is the importance of truth in building trust. Your child needs to understand that trust is the currency of any meaningful relationship, and lying erodes it quickly. When you catch your child in a lie, calmly explain how lying affects trust. For instance, you may say, when you tell me something that isn't true, it makes it harder for me to believe you next time. Research in child psychology shows that children respond well to explanations that connect actions with consequences, particularly in relational terms. This approach makes the concept of honesty personal and immediate, showing your child that trust is not abstract but rooted in the everyday exchanges between people and has immediate consequences. Lies also teach a second lesson: the value of taking responsibility for one's actions. When a child lies, they are often trying to escape blame or avoid an uncomfortable truth. By addressing the lie constructively, you redirect this instinct for self preservation into an understanding of accountability. Ask your child questions that encourage reflection. Why did you feel the need to lie about this? Or what do you think would have happened if you had told the truth? This invites them to think critically about their choices rather than simply fearing punishment. Studies published in developmental psychology suggest that children who are encouraged to reflect on their behavior are more likely to internalize moral lessons than those who are simply punished. Accountability, after all, is about more than admitting fault. It is about understanding the impact of one's actions and choosing differently in the future. A third lesson that lies can impart is the value of open communication. Often, children lie because they feel they cannot express their feelings or mistakes openly. They fear judgment or rejection, and dishonesty becomes a shield. Use their lying moments to reassure your child that honesty will always be met with understanding, even when their actions are less than ideal. Research in parenting studies indicates that children are far more likely to develop honest communication habits when they feel emotionally safe and supported at home. Knowing that lies are teachable moments, your role as a parent is to approach them with patience and purpose. A child's lie is rarely a personal affront. It's not about you. It's often a clumsy attempt to navigate a situation they feel ill equipped to handle. By responding thoughtfully, you transform these moments into lessons that will guide them well into adulthood. Courtesy of their lies, let your child learn that truth builds trust, responsibility shapes character, and open communication creates stronger bonds. These are not just lessons for a moment, they are life skills. Turning a lie into a teachable moment is like pruning a plant. At first, the lie might seem like an ugly branch, a flaw you want to cut away entirely. But with careful pruning, that same branch becomes a point of growth, allowing the plant to flourish in the right direction. The lie, though undesirable, becomes the very opportunity to shape your child's character, teaching them honesty, accountability, and resilience in ways that can only happen through gentle and intentional guidance. Thank you for your time. See you in the next lesson.